It is Saturday night's main event going down this weekend. Couple championship matches as the WWE dusts off an old favorite. Let's work from the top and work our way. Top would technically mean main event. We'll talk about the main event last, is what I'm trying to say. First match, it's either Bayley or Chelsea Green against Meechin or Tiffany Stratton for the Women's United States Championship. I am taping this here on Thursday, so I don't know who wins the semifinal matches. So not going to break that one down with the fear of just being incredibly wrong. Women's World Championship on the line as Liv Morgan goes up against Io Sky. Look, y'all know where I'm at on Io Sky. She is my absolute favorite, maybe performer in wrestling right now. An unbelievable talent, and I do think the crowd is getting behind her a little bit. So I am the slightest bit intrigued by this. I do think for the greater Liv Rhea story, having the championship still on Liv does make sense. I think you could have a world where Rhea costs Liv the championship, and those two kind of go off in their own storyline without the title, which would be a very unique prospect in wrestling right now where there are women's storylines away from championships. But I think you could kind of pivot that one that way and have Io be the main champion and have her own feuds and her own storylines on the one side. At least that's what I'm talking myself into, because I want Io Sky to be the women's champion. But so my heart is going to 100% always pick Io. My head is saying Liv Morgan in this bout. The World Heavyweight Championship on the men's side, up for grabs as Gunther is defending his championship against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. This just kind of feels like a vessel to get to a one final big blow-off match with Priest and with Finn Balor. I don't think anyone is really buying any of these guys as challengers to the Gunther throne right now. So I think it's going to be a challenge for these wrestlers to get people to buy in to any near falls that could be happening or anything like that. I think Gunther wins this one. I think he should look pretty strong. I do wonder if we get a bit of a Kaiser almost turn here, and maybe that creates a bit of the drama there. But it felt like they've been starting to build that thing up a little bit as well. But this one, again, we've talked about it for a bit. Been a little bit curious, the Gunther side of things, where he is at in this kind of new tweener role that I don't necessarily love for him. Sami Zayn taking on Drew McIntyre. I think this is going to be a phenomenal match. We've talked about how this whole universe has been going, where every feud is, well, we worked together to beat Roman Reigns, and now you're working with Roman Reigns against this threat that doesn't honestly seem like that real of a threat. With Solo being the new head of the table, I don't think he's been dastardly enough to really warrant us having to go Avengers mode on him. And so I understand the logic in that, in the whole Drew character thing. And I think for Sami, it does kind of make sense that he wants this bond with this family that he cultivated, and he has now been kind of easily moved back into that, which has frustrated the Drew McIntyre side. So I think both sides have been very reasonable from a character standpoint in what they want. It's just this is also the feud in the main event this evening, on Saturday night, sorry. So I think this match is going to be awesome, and I think we get a Drew McIntyre looking absolutely dominant and building him back up after a loss to CM Punk in Hell in a Cell. And then lastly, in the main event, it is Kevin Owens against Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. And this has been the problem with the entire Cody run, is that we are all assuming he is facing someone of Samoan descent in the main event at WrestleMania, probably for the Undisputed Championship. And so you don't get any real legitimate threats right now. And now Cody is over as a motherfucker. So it hasn't really affected things all that much, I think, from like a ratings or revenue or ticket sales or anything like that. People are just stoked for Cody, but it just hasn't really, like, this has not been an epic title run by any stretch of the imagination, because we're all just kind of waiting for WrestleMania again for a big moment to happen with The Rock or Roman Reigns again or whoever. And so, like, Kevin Owens is doing some of the best work of his career right now, which is saying something because he is phenomenal. And this is the best version of Kevin Owens. We love cheering for the guy. He's hilarious and all of that. But he is at his best when he is just out there wrecking shit. And wrecking shit he has so far in the build up to this with Cody Rhodes. I am not taking him seriously as a title challenger right now. I think that Cody retains. It's the big crowd on Saturday night's main event, and maybe we start to get a few teases for what could be down the line here for WrestleMania season.